you're like me, you've probably noticed a lot of people in your life kind of start to sell real estate. Whether it's a side hustle or it's a full-time profession, there certainly seems to be a great deal of opportunity in the field. So if you want to try it out, we've got some advice on getting your license today. My good friend Brendan Coldiron from the Next Home Coldiron Group is back with us for all things real estate. Okay, so we're talking about getting a license. You want some competition or what?
No, it's always a friendly competition. So we do have quite a few agents in the Amarillo area. We do have a lot of part-timers.
Yeah.
Our office is always looking for more of the full-time professional that want to make it a career.
Okay, so what are the initial steps?
The first steps are doing your classes.
Okay.
There are 6 classes: Real Estate Principles 1 and 2, Contracts, Law of Agency, Finance, and Promulgated Contracts. You can do it online, and you can also do it in Lubbock. There is a place called TARRC, EC, and online I recommend Champion Real Estate School, Allied, or Kaplan.
Okay, and how difficult? Are we talking really difficult? Like what?
It's not super difficult.
Yeah.
Everything you're going to learn in class, you're actually not going to really utilize on a daily basis because it's so much different. It's more hands-on.
Sure, but you do have to study and you do have to learn the stuff, right?
Yes, because you are going to take a national and state test.
Okay, then after you take your classes, you have to apply, right?
Correct. You would apply with the Texas Real Estate Commission either online or in the mail. Once you do that application, you're going to have 3 steps that you have to fulfill. You have to fulfill the fingerprint and FBI background check.
Okay.
They are very intense with it.
Okay.
Very intense.
Well, because you're going to be in other people's homes. Makes sense,
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then pass your state and national tests.
Okay, talk about the timeline for this. What does that look like exactly?
Actually, it just varies on your ability to get all that completed. If you go to TAREC in Lubbock, you can actually finish all your classes in 4 weekends.
Oh, wow.
If you do it online, you can usually do about a class a week if you have Saturday and Sundays off. So generally it takes about 6 to 12 weeks, depending on your skill set, to get that finished.
Interesting. Okay. Then after that, after you've done all of that business, you've got your license and everything, you got to find a brokerage to work with. Can I just interject a strange question? What is the difference between a brokerage and like an agent? Is it the same thing? Am I asking a stupid question?
Some offices call themselves agencies, but
Okay.
it's actually the same thing.
Okay.
By TREC, we are a real estate brokerage.
Okay.
Operated by a licensed broker. So just like when you're buying or selling a house, not every brokerage is the same. You can start looking for that brokerage before or after you pass your test.
Okay.
I would recommend before, so that you're ready to go as soon as you got that license.
Okay, and you definitely want to interview as well. And there's several questions that you want to make sure you ask, right?
Always interview more than one brokerage because they are all different. They provide different options, different commission splits, all of that. So always ask how long you've been in the business, if the broker's available.
Volume increasing or decreasing?
Yes, volume sales, turnover rate, and what's in it for you? What perks do I get, or what do you offer me as an agent?
And you also in the notes it says mention the market share or the rank of the MLS. What does that mean exactly?
Yes, so right now there's about 100 offices that produce in the MLS of our area, which is the Amarillo MLS. And so I would always ask, where they're situated. If you wanted to be with a smaller firm, you might look for a smaller ranked office with a lower amount of agents. Or if you wanted to be with a super firm, probably pick out number 1 or 2 because they probably have the most amount of agents.
Okay, what about the cost involved in getting your license and everything?
So the classes are going to be anywhere between $500 and $2,000 up front, and then you will have several application fees, the test fee. All of that's going to be about $700, and then once you get licensed, you're going to have to join the board, and those yearly board dues are about $500 to $800 a year, depending on the board. Okay,
and let's talk about, just really quickly, let's talk about like the commitment level. You obviously, it seems like it's a fun gig, right? But it's also very challenging. It's very time consuming, right?
People think that, oh, well, we can just take off the afternoons or do this, this, and this because it's flexible. Actually, you're always on call.
Right.
If that buyer wants to go see that house, it's going to usually be in the evening. So if you have smaller kids, it's kind of difficult if you don't have anybody to watch them. So it's more like you're a doctor than a freelancer. Got it. So keep that in mind as you're kind of thinking about going into that profession. And if you are interested in getting into real estate or switching brokerages, feel free to give me a call at 806-410-1361.
Very good. So interesting. I love to talk about this. This is really, really fascinating. Thank you, my friend.
Yes.
And happy Friday to you. You going to go have some fries?
Probably.
Oh, good. All right. Coming up on the show today,